I stand on the starting gate and I'm excited, you know. Of course I'm nervous, but not about going fast, you know. It's been a lot of hard work, you know, a lot of struggles, and you know, things haven't always been easy. One thing that's been relatively easy for me to do is get back up after I've fallen, and I've fallen a lot of times in my career. I have always kept that passion for skiing, you know, I've never lost that, and I think that's what allows me to be able to go up and do it again.
I'm Bill Pennington of the New York Times, and that is the fastest woman skier in the world, Lindsey Vonn.
On a rare break from her racing schedule and training for the 2010 Olympic Games, Vonn and I hit the trails above her hometown of Vail, Colorado. In the history of American Alpine racing, no skier, male or female, has won more than 2 Olympic medals. But 25-year-old Lindsey Vonn is favored in 3 races and is a medal contender in 2 more. To rise to expectations, she'll have to keep from falling.
I'm not afraid of skiing, you know, I'm not afraid of skiing fast, I'm not afraid of crashing, and it's just part of the sport.
A world-class skier since she was 17, Vonn has seen a lot of ups and downs. We spoke about the recent changes in her life and what they've meant to her career.
When you talk to anybody about your most recent success, the last 2 years especially, when you've been just so dominant, everybody says, well, whether it's your mom or whoever, one of the keys is getting married.
Thomas has brought so much stability in my life, and not only that, but he's more of a detail-oriented person, and I'm more of a, you know, kind of instinctual, from the gut kind of person, and I think the combination of both of our personalities makes a great team.
He's told me that occasionally, especially a few years ago, that he would be critical.
I definitely need that, you know. It's you know, when I'm watching video or whatever with coaches, you know, they're always telling me how good things are, and while they are good, you know, there's definitely things I can still improve upon, and that's what Thomas is helping me with. You know, I couldn't tell you exactly what position I need to have my boots in order to ski well, but he can.
It's kind of like car racing, where if you don't have the right tires,
exactly,
you're not going to go fast.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's always about fine-tuning. You know, there's different degrees with your cants, on your boots, on your skis. You know, whether your toe is high or your heel is high. You know, there's so many different ways and things to play with in ski racing.
I wanted to talk a little bit, see if we can get inside the head of the downhiller. We talked a little bit about it before, but you know, when you're in the start gate, you know, what are you thinking?
I come to the start usually 20 minutes before I actually have to run. And I'll go through the course, you know, 10, 15 times in my mind before I actually get into the starting gate. But when I'm in the starting gate, I put the course behind me and I just think about 1 or 2 technical goals that I have to work on. Be aerodynamic, you know, or if it's windy, you know, stay low. Get in the lowest position possible, you know, keep your chest down so that the wind doesn't, you know, take your chest and slow you down.
And what about what a pure lay person would be thinking when they're going 70? Oh my God, I'm going 70 miles an hour. I have to slow down. And your job is to go fast. I mean, do any of those thoughts ever come in? The sheer danger of it all?
I ski with my chin forward, and I think Thomas doesn't like that all the time because I'll be like tucking right into the nets when I'm crashing, you know. I keep thinking that I can pull it off, and I guess that's just my personality, you know. I keep fighting until the end, and I'm constantly searching for speed. I mean, that's my job, but that's kind of, that's who I am anyways.
This fearlessness has won her medals, but put her in danger. 2 days before the women's downhill at the 2006 Olympics, Vonn crashed going over 70 miles per hour. Early reports were that her back was broken, but x-rays came back negative, and less than 48 hours after the accident, she was crouched at the start of the downhill. For Vonn, every piece of the journey has been worth it.
You know, I wouldn't change anything. I think you don't have success without sacrifice, and you have to give something in order to receive something.